Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel now about embedded systems. So in today's video we're going to show you how to create a workspace or how to create a working environment for STM32 microcontrollers in STM32 IDE. So that part we will discuss, and if you are new here to my channel, kindly subscribe my YouTube channel, click on bell icon and share these videos to your friends and colleagues. Let us start the video how to create a workspace or a project for your STM32 microcontrollers. So before starting the project creation, you should know one important things. STM32 microcontroller will operate broadly into two operating modes. One will be hardware abstraction mode, so that's what I have kept it here. The STM32 microcontroller will operate in a we can configure in a two major operating modes. One is called Hall operating mode and one is a bare metal programming mode. So two different ways we can configure your STM32, and even your STM32 Cube IDE also we can configure in a two different operating modes. HAL stands for, you know that already, what is the full form of HAL? HAL stands for hardware abstraction layer, and here we're going to use the existing APIs which are provided by the ST microcontroller company. So already we will have functions and we have to use those functions in our programming. So in detail, I have one more video that I'll upload in the iCard. You can watch that about HAL. The second one is your bare metal programming mode. So in this bare metal programming, we don't get any function. We will not use any function which are provided from STM, and we will be developing our own functions using registers. So we have to understand the register and we have to develop the programming for your STM32 microcontroller. So in today's video, I will show you how to create a working environment for your STM32 microcontroller for your bare metal programming. So this one I will show you in this video. After installation, this is the icon you need to know, the STM32 Cube IDE. You can click on it, and when you click on it will open the interface like this. So this is the interface how it looks like. Now go to file here and click on new here and take STM32 project. So when you click on this STM32 project, it will ask you to it will ask you to download some of the libraries for your STM32 HAL programming. That's called as iOS we will call. So there are two types, as I told you already, there are two types of programming we will be doing. So one will be HAL library mode and one will be bare metal programming. For whenever you're doing a HAL library programming, we have to download additional library package from the STM website. So that is not required. And when it asks for that library download, we will ignore that and we will go only for this one. So we don't use this. So it requires some additional software installation as well. Okay. Now I'll come back here. So click on file, click on new, click on STM32 project here. So now you can see this is what it is asking. So currently whatever you're seeing, this is what it is downloading. It's trying to connecting to the STM server and trying to download the additional package which is required for HAL library. Okay, so currently we are not interested in that. Just I'll ignore that. Just wait for a small time. So it will prompt you to the next, nothing but our bare metal programming. Now you can see. So currently whatever you're seeing, this is actually the bare metal configuration without any our HAL library package. So we don't use any HAL library package. So now it will just go as normal. Yeah. Now you can see after that it will ask you to select the microcontroller. So this is what interfacing you will get when you select bare metal programming. Here you can select either, see there are different options are there. Again it is asking, just you can give the cancel. See you need to select microcontroller part number, nothing but your microcontroller number. Either you can use board or you can use MCU. MCU is nothing but microcontroller unit. You can use anyone, MCU or board selector, anyone you can use. I'll go for board selector here, and you can select your own microcontroller which you want to work on. I want to work on F411RE. This is my microcontroller. I want to develop a program, and the board is also available, the Nucleo F411RE. So you can just click on that, and so this is what you're seeing on the screen. So this is the microcontroller STM. So this is your STM32 Nucleo board. Currently what I are seeing. Okay, so it is they have given detailed explanation. If you want, you can read it here. You can see here on board ST-Link. They have given all necessary circuits which are required for your STM programming. They have already given molded. They have already designed on this board. This is the STM32 Nucleo board. Okay, now so just click on next here. Now you can see it is asking for a name. You can give STM32 underscore demo. I'll give the name like this, STM32 demo, and you click on the use default, and the target language is C. Targeted binary type is executable, and the targeted project type, let us keep only the empty. So whenever you're going for a HAL library, you need to select STM32 cube target project type. So now let us keep it only as an empty. So this is the minimum configuration. Just click on finish. It will take some time. Yeah, so now you can see this is your blank screen. Yeah, this is your after doing project setup. So this is the file. Here this file, you can see this is my project name. This is my project name here, STM32 demo. Under this you need to always concentrate on SRC. SRC stands for source, and here also you can see there are some inclusions they have given. If you want to include any header file, you need to include here in the header file section, and if you want to include any C file, you can include in the .inc file, inc folder, and here is the main file, and this is your startup.s and startup.h files. Okay, so important thing, we don't touch our startup file, we don't touch this, and even sometimes we don't touch all these things, but we will be touching only inclusion. These two we will be using. So in the upcoming classes, in the upcoming sessions, I'll be including all your header files later. Now our scope is to know only the main function here. So this is my main function, and under this by default they have included something. So what I will do, I don't want all these things, just I'll delete it, and we'll try to develop on simple code, and we'll try to compile whether will it compile or not. So for inclusion, so I'm going to use, as you know that, I'm going to use so this is my header file. This that means I'm going to use STM32 F411RE microcontroller. That's why I need to include the respective header file. STM32 F4XX is the header file which we required. That's the first point, and then integer main, and then let us keep it in while of 1. Yeah, so now we will check whether will it compile or not. So we have to successfully compile after creating the project. In order to compile the code, so you need to select your project. Okay, either you can right click here, or you can click on this. Here you can see there is a hammer button. This is used to build the code. Okay, so you can just click. This is a must and should, because whenever you're dealing with multiple projects or multiple implementation, you may create multiple projects. So you should not select the wrong project. You select the appropriate project. So my project is STM32 demo, and click on here. That's called as build and debug. Now when you do that, yeah, you can see there are some errors are there. It is saying that there is a fatal error. So there is a here you can see this is your output window, where console window, where you will get any output, nothing but commands. If there is any error, if there is any warning, here it is going to display. So now what it is saying is line number 3. So main.c line number 3 fatal error. So there is no such directory STM32 F4XX. That means the header file what we're including, that is not available. That is the meaning. So we have to include the header file manually. In order to do that, there are some steps are there that we have to follow. So before that, you should also know that we have to keep our header files. You can see this is a header file. So under this, there are some of the libraries we need to include. I'll tell you. Okay, here. So there are some chip headers you can see here. So we have to follow. Yeah. So this is the path we have to give. In this inclusion, you can see this is my header file. Currently, whatever you are seeing. So this header file we have to include into our compilation in our project. So then only it is going to compile successfully. Okay, so in order to do that, what you have to do is just you can copy this complete path and come here and right click on this your project and go to properties, and here you can see there is an option called C++ general. Expand this, and there is something called as paths and symbols. You can click on this and add, and just you paste it. That's it. Click on OK, apply, and apply. So this is the one thing. So we have to add one more path here. So that path is two paths we have to add actually. Chip headers, simsys, include. So two paths we have to add. So this is for core, nothing but a microcontroller core. Include this. Same procedure. Right click, properties, then add it. Oh, I made wrong actually. Add here, and then the same thing you need to do it once again. So you need to take it here actually, include, and then here. So two inclusions we have to do. You can see here, one with a core and one with a microcontroller. So just apply and apply and close. So now major task is done. Just I will build it once again. Let us check for compilation errors. Now almost done, but there is one more error is there. So now in order to fix that, so just click on this write declaration. So go to your respective microcontroller number here. Slowly you can go down, and yeah, this is your microcontroller number. Copy this F411. Yeah, this one you can copy. Copy the microcontroller name, and then go to properties. Same procedure again. This time we have to add it to the symbols. Okay, and then apply, close. Now we will check again whether we will able to get errors or not. Click on. Okay, there is an error. We have to take it this, it seems. So this, that means the header name we have to give properly. So either you can try with this or this, anyone you can try. Sometimes it will take anyone during the compilation. So take this one and do the same procedure again. Add symbols. Go to add symbols, add. Okay, apply and apply and close. Now I should not get any errors. Yes, now finally you can see I'm not getting any error, right? So just we have not written anything, just we have created a simple piece of code just to check whether our STM32 working package or a working workspace is working correctly or not. So now everything is working. I'm getting 0 errors and a 0 warning. Okay, so in this way you can create your workspace, or you can create your project workspace in order to develop your microcontroller programming for STM32. So if you feel this video is an informative video, please click on like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on bell icon, share these videos to your friends and colleagues.